They told me I was crazy when I predicted Blizzard. The comments were doubtful, but now the evidence for the next legendary monster is undeniable, and his name is CG5. I hope you thought this intro was tough, because I thought it was pretty tough. Today, we aren't just looking at the design, we're looking at the fact that proves every legendary is heading to Gold Island too. So stay tuned for that. CG5 is coming as a monster. He has practically confirmed it by quote tweeting MSM Tweets about legendary predictions. The first one on January 3rd states, "You're close," to someone's tweet saying my predictions for the next legendaries. So he is definitely a legendary. You're close means there isn't Earth Island, so we can knock that off the list, since the prediction placed CG5 at Earth Island. The second one on January 4th states none of these islands actually, to another my predictions for the next legendaries tweet, saying he would be on Water Island. We don't know if he meant this isn't on Water or Earth Island, or he is on Air Island, or that he isn't on a natural island. If he isn't, it would make sense to be on Fire Haven. Another reason it would make sense for CG5 to be the Air Legendary is because the Cold Legendary was introduced in Festival of Year, Cold Islands event. So the Air Island Legendary, CG5, might be introduced in Air Island's event in a couple weeks, Season of Love. CG5 also made a YouTube short saying, if Baby No Money is in My Singing Monsters, with no other context really. And you know, Baby No Money is in My Singing Monsters as a legendary. So maybe he's saying, oh, if BBN Doll Sign Baby No Money is in My Singing Monsters, then why can't he? There was a new legendary quote in the My Singing Monsters Baby No Money back behind the scenes video. It isn't just hyping up 2026, it has to be the biggest year. It is to say we are getting more legendaries.
2025 was definitely a year to remember, and no doubt a legendary one. But something tells me that 2026 is going to be even more so. Bah. Happy monstering!
Just like Baby No Money, the monster handlers are going to a CG5 concert, and they said they are showing a sneak peek for new content, which is presumably the CG5 Legendary, since why would you show a sneak peek of something else at a CG5 concert? Sugarbush set the precedent on Gold Island. If Blizzard is on Cold and CG5 is on Air, Big Blue Bubble is filling the natural islands one by one. Another thing these monsters have in common as their class is them being legendaries. In Sugarbush, a legendary monster is on Gold Island. Now I imagine that Blizzard would come to Gold Island when the CG5 monster releases, and the CG5 monster would go to Gold Island when the Water Legendary releases. It's sort of a pattern. So Blizzard released in Festival of Year, CG5 monster release in Blizzard on Gold in Season of Love, Water Legendary release in CG5 on Gold in Extravaganza, Earth Legendary release and Water Legendary on Gold in Summer Song, and the Earth Legendary would probably go to Gold Island in Anniversary Month. The counter argument: Gold Island's song is full and crowded. Why add more to the island, which are all likely to be vocals and maybe another instrument? It would just fill up the song even more than it already is, and the song is pretty full. Well, because it would be a nice send-off to Gold Island. Finishing the legendary class on Gold Island would be very awesome, and I would also love to see the Wordos on Gold Island too. I'm currently doing a 720 diamond giveaway in my Discord server too, so consider joining my server, link in the description, and like plus subscribe to never miss out on a giveaway. Now this is a CG5 legendary designed by Spookbox, keeping the monster design with the dinosaur tail, wings and wide claws with 3-fingered hands and avian features, with feathers on its legs and the massive bird-like feet. Obviously, that and the wings really suit the Air Island theme. Although Blizzard does have fire, and you know, fire isn't really cold themed, but I mean it is called Blizzard. It still looks like a monster, whilst looking professional and like a true legendary monster. The horns bulging out the head and holding up the glasses are a nice monstrous touch too. The name I created for it is CG5. It's almost like it's the same name as the legendary, just spelled different. It's just like how Blizzard contains the $sign from Baby No Money and the 2 B's at the start of Baby No Money too. CG5 is CG5 spelled out, or you could start it, or you could like pronounce it CG or CG5 or CGV or CG, but like either way it's still a cool name. For the sound it could make, it's probably just going to be vocals. Maybe they'll like leech off the wordos like Blizzard did, because that was definitely like the prime factor of Blizzard that people were hyped for. It will probably have an instrument too, and I hope it's like a ukulele, because I think Airround is one of the like community's least favourite islands, and it really needs something to like buff it up there. I also want to talk about these mysterious teasers on the loading screen too. This is the new Jumpstart January loading screen for those unaware. The 2 shadows at the bottom are debatable. The one on the right is pretty much definitely Epic Bowhead from the More the Merrier promotion and the mood board from Jumpstart January, but the shadow on the left is unknown. It is the same silhouette from the new monster teaser though, in Jumpstart January's showcase. But like, maybe it is the CG5 Legendary, maybe it's just Epic Catalyst, I don't know. There is also this mysterious eye behind Whale, which may also just be a regular new monster or the CG5 monster. Then there's this weird like floating spark thing too, I don't know what it is, but it could be a teaser towards something cool too. So comment down below what you think these teasers could be, and if you are excited for the January ahead, and you are excited that Jumpstart January has created hype for the game, and it was actually really good, and I hope they make future ones like Fearless February or what I said in the Jumpstart January video. Anyway, we are on day 4 of the 50-day challenge, and we are racing to get 10,000 subscribers to get the new editing PC. If you want to see my next prediction about new islands in the Beyond on the My Singing Monsters map, where Paironormal, Carnival and Magical Nexus are, with new untouched before on YouTube island ideas, you need to subscribe with notifications to stay tuned.